The Pig family just dropped the biggest bombshell ever. Peppa is getting a baby sister, and everything's about to change. In the Peppa Pig episode, called The Baby Balloon, Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig planned a fun gender reveal party with all their friends. The plan was simple. A giant balloon would pop and show pink or blue paint. That way, everyone would find out if Peppa and George were getting a baby sister or a baby brother. But things didn't go as planned. Just as the moment came to pop the balloon, a huge gust of wind blew it away. Everyone ran after it, and Daddy Pig had to chase it through the whole town. He finally caught it, and with a big pop, nothing happened. The balloon was empty. At first, everyone looked confused. Then, the polar bear doctor said something that surprised them even more. She forgot to put the results inside the balloon? Luckily, she brought the test results in her bag. Right there, in the middle of the town square, she opened the envelope. And the news was out. It's a girl. Peppa and George are officially getting a baby sister. And yes, it's 100% real. Get ready for June 2025 because the newest little piglet is on her way. Now that we know Peppa's getting a baby sister, the big mystery is what her name will be. In the world of Peppa Pig, names usually follow a pattern. They're fun, simple, and often start with the same letter as the animal. So, since she's a pig, fans are sure her name will begin with P too. But instead of guesses like Polly or Pip, let's look at some brand new ideas that haven't been used yet. One lovely option is Petal Pig. It's soft, sweet, and sounds like someone who loves flowers or springtime. If the baby turns out to be gentle and kind, this could be the perfect match. Another fun name idea is Poppy Pig. Poppy is a bright red flower and also a very popular name in the UK. It sounds cheerful and playful, just like Peppa, but with her own twist. If the baby piglet is full of energy and always smiling, this name would fit her perfectly. And here's a more unique one. Pearl Pig. Pearl is a bit fancier, but still easy to say. It could mean the baby will be the calm, clever one in the family, the hidden treasure of the pig household. So, which name fits best? Petal, Poppy, or Pearl? Each one gives fans a little hint about what kind of piglet she might be. The name reveal hasn't happened yet, but fans are already making their guesses. What would you name her? So, we've talked names. But what about personality? Some fans are nervous that a new baby piglet might change the show too much. But there's no need to worry. Peppa's new sister isn't here to take over. She's here to add something new. And that something might just be brain power. There's a strong chance the new piggy will be the cleverest one in the family. Why? It goes back to a classic tale, The Three Little Pigs. In the story, each pig builds a house, but only the smartest one builds with bricks and keeps the big bad wolf away. Now that Peppa Pig is adding a third pig sibling, it kind of makes sense to give her the smart pig role. We've already seen George with his dinosaur obsession and Peppa as the curious leader. But this new character might be the brainy one. Quiet at first, but full of smart ideas. Some fans even think she'll start talking earlier than George did. Maybe she'll use big words like Edmund Elephant, who's already known for being super smart. If that's true, the new piglet won't just be cute, she'll be clever too. And that could lead to some really fun episodes with puzzles, inventions, and big ideas. This piggy might surprise everyone. If the new baby pig is smart and full of charm, what does that mean for George? Well, it might cause a little drama. George has always been the youngest in the family. He gets a lot of attention, especially from Mummy and Daddy Pig. But now, there's a new baby on the way. And once Peggy arrives, she'll need a lot of care. That could leave George feeling left out. We already know George doesn't always like to share. In one episode, he refused to pass the present at a party, even after he won a medal. That tells us he might not be too happy about having a baby sister around. Some fans think George could try to scare Peggy with his favorite thing, dinosaurs. Maybe he'll roar loudly or wave his toy in her face, just to see if she'll cry. Not very nice, but totally believable for a little pig who's feeling jealous. This kind of sibling rivalry could be a big part of upcoming episodes. But don't worry, Peppa Pig is all about learning. And George just might discover that having a little sister means more fun, not less. Let's see how he handles it. While George might struggle with sharing, Peppa is ready to take on a whole new role. Big sister duty. The arrival of the new baby means more responsibility. and Peppa seems more than ready. In future episodes, we'll likely see her helping Mummy Pig with all kinds of things, like feeding the baby, giving her a bath, and even reading her bedtime stories. This is a big change for Peppa. She's always been playful and sometimes a bit bossy, but now she'll need to be patient, helpful, and caring. It's a chance for her to grow up just a little while still keeping her fun personality. She'll also get to teach Peggy her favorite games, like jumping in muddy puddles, playing pretend, and going on backyard adventures. These are things George didn't always enjoy, so it'll be exciting for Peppa to have a sister who might like the same things she does. Compared to George, who may act out at first, Peppa could shine as a helpful role model. This might even bring the siblings closer, as they all learn how to share time and space as a family of 5. Peppa's not just a piglet anymore. She's becoming a leader. With Peppa ready to help and George still adjusting, the big moment finally arrives. Peggy Pig is about to be born. This won't be a regular day in the pig family. According to everything we know, the birth episode is going to be long, packed with surprises, and probably one of the biggest events in the whole series. It's set to air sometime between September and October 2025, and fans are expecting a special half-hour episode. The story begins on a stormy day. Heavy rain is pouring down, and the roads are flooded. Everything is a mess, and right in the middle of it, Mummy Pig goes into labor. She needs to get to the hospital, but there's a problem. Daddy Pig's boat is broken, and there's no car in sight. In classic Peppa Pig fashion, Daddy Pig decides to swim for help. He jumps into the rain with his umbrella, and Big Belly flops into a giant puddle. But just as things seem impossible, Mrs. Rabbit shows up in her helicopter. She lifts Mummy Pig into the air and rushes her to the hospital. It's a wild ride through thunder and clouds, but they make it. Peggy Pig is born safe and sound, but Daddy Pig misses it all. While he's still swimming around trying to save the day, the baby has already arrived. By the time he gets to the hospital, the family is back home, cozy and calm. He missed the birth, but got there just in time to meet his brand new daughter. After Peggy's dramatic arrival, fans can't wait to see all her firsts, her first word, her first toy, and of course, her first steps. Let's start with talking. Peppa's first word was mummy, and George famously said dinosaur. But Peggy's might be a little different. Some fans think her first word could be balloon. That might sound funny, but it actually makes sense. In the Baby Balloon episode, the balloon plays a huge role in announcing her arrival. It's the start of her story, and maybe the first word she'll ever say. Next up is toys. Every Peppa Pig character has a favorite. Peppa has Teddy, George has his dinosaur, but what about Peggy? Some fans think she'll get something new from Aunt Dottie, who might come back to visit. The last time Dottie gave a gift, it was a toy horse on wheels. Fun, but a bit dangerous. This time, she might choose something safer. Maybe a remote-controlled airplane, or even a fairy doll like Holly from Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. That would be a fun crossover, and something Peggy could treasure. And then comes the big moment. Her first steps. Imagine Peggy watching Peppa and George jump in muddy puddles, looking sad because she can't join. That's when she'll try. After a few wobbly tries, she'll stand up and take her first steps, just to splash in the mud with her siblings. From her first word to her first puddle jump, Peggy's early moments will be full of fun and surprises. After Peggy takes her first steps, it won't all be fun and puddles. Like any baby, she's going to bring a little chaos too. Fans can expect some very classic baby behavior. Lots of crying, funny food moments, and big trouble at bedtime. Just like her cousin Alexander, Peggy might wake up in the middle of the night and make sure nobody in the house gets any sleep. And if she's anything like him, she might even enjoy loud noises while sleeping. Mummy Pig might have strange cravings again, like cereal cake with ketchup or jelly on spaghetti. But the real challenge? Getting Peggy to eat her baby food. Peppa will probably have to do the airplane spoon trick again, just like she practiced with Alexander. And when it's time to sleep, Daddy Pig will be in for it. Remember his garden walks with George? Yep, 50 laps around the yard might be happening all over again. So, what do you think Peppa's baby sister will be like? Will her name be something sweet like Petal or bold like Pearl? Could she love dragons more than teddy bears? Let us know your favorite baby name or theory in the comments. And if you don't want to miss a single moment of Peggy's adventures, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We've got more updates coming soon. Big changes are on the way for the pig family. But the biggest question now is Peppa really ready to share the spotlight?